The sound beneath the floor. It began with the smallest sound, a low creak at night just beneath the floor of the old farmhouse, a creak that stretched and echoed like something dragging its body across the beams, and every time Alan pressed his ear to the wood he heard it breathing, not the house, not the wind, not the structure settling, but something with lungs, something with weight, and he tried to tell himself it was rats or raccoons or maybe the wood expanding in the cold, but then like crack the second he heard the whisper, the voice that didn't come from the walls or outside but straight from the floor beneath his bed, whispering his name in a voice that matched his own except hollow and wrong, like it echoed off the inside of a skull. Alan tore up the floorboards one by one, expecting mold or rot or something explainable, but found nothing beneath except a black gap that didn't match the crawl space layout. He knew a space that hadn't existed in the blueprints or when he first moved in and when he shone a light into the gap. It didn't reach anything, just vanished like swallowed, and the air rising out of that hole was cold and wet like a breath of something long dead but not gone. He covered it up with the boards again, nailed them tight, but each night the creaking returned louder, longer, followed by tapping like fingers drumming, and he began to smell something like old meat and soil and blood soaking up through the cracks. And when he dreamed of teeth, rows and rows, and the sound of a voice like his own reciting his childhood secrets, the ones no one else knew. And each morning he found the floorboards looser, as if something underneath was trying to come through, pulling nails out slowly, and he tried salt and iron and prayers and nothing stopped. It only made the whispering grow more frantic, more hungry, until he couldn't sleep, and he watched the floor all night. And one night the whisper changed. It wasn't his name anymore, it was a question asking if he wanted to see what was beneath, and against every instinct, every shred of logic, he whispered yes, and the boards split like skin peeled back, and something reached out, a pale arm with too many joints, a hand like a spider, and it gripped his ankle before he could scream and dragged him down into the gap that was deeper than the earth and colder than the grave, and the boards closed behind him, slow like a mouth satisfied with its meal. And now the house sits silent except for at night when the floor creaks, and if you listen very carefully and the wind is still, you can hear a voice beneath the boards whispering your name in Alan's voice, but hollow and wrong and waiting.